The bull in the background. I know you guys always hear me talk about the bull in the background, or the watchers, or the people in the background, or whatever. Um, some people are maniacal, manipulative, and their whole purpose is to try to destroy you, take you through, dog you out, or whatever the case may be. I can remember one time where I was eating my food, and I had just went and bought like some KFC. I love KFC food. I love Popeyes. I am definitely a chicken fan. Bud's Chicken. Those are like some of my favorite places to go. Especially back in the days with what was the place? Long John Silver. Their chicken, fish, seafood. I love it. Um, but anyway, a long story short, I had just went to KFC, got like a couple of their sliders, the little chicken sliders that they have, and they were so awesome. And I had started eating. As I'm eating the chicken slider, this was the first incident that ever happened to me. As I'm eating the chicken slider, I noticed that the taste changed. It's not the chicken cider. It's not the chicken cider. I was going through where I couldn't properly see, or whatever the case may be, and um, how can I put it? Pretty much someone had to switch out my food, or started tampering with my food, or tampering my intake. That's not the first time it happened. The bull in the background does a lot of manipulative things. I remember drinking a water, and the water started tasting defiled, like urine. I remember being on a road trip, honestly, and I had just bought from a street vendor that was on the road trip. I'm a pro person. I usually fund a lot of street vendors because I know how it is to be in the struggle and trying to start something from nothing. So, a street vendor, I had just bought some strawberries from the street vendor. And as I began to eat the strawberries, I noticed a abnormal taste in my mouth, and I'm like, I just bought these. They smelled fresh when I bought them. They weren't what what I was tasting, and I couldn't understand. Even a perfect incident that happened today. I fixed me a salad this morning, and I noticed that piece of my food was already eaten off of, and stuff like that. A lot of people don't understand that this type of stuff is going on, and there is really nothing really you can do about it but do police reports and report it, because I know law enforcement is aware of it. I know any organization, a lot of organizations that have ever woken up to these type of people, or eyes have been opened up to these type of people, being in the presence of those type of people that have done these wrongs to you. um it is hard. It's hard for you to really deal with it. It's not you, it's them. Cutting back on your food intake is not going to help you, because they're depriving you of food. They're trying to put you on a skinny. They trying to put you on a skinny diet, or trying to stop you from eating. So to stop eating your food, it's not going to resolve the issue. Um, I'm a faster. I fast a lot of times, or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, I don't want to fast when you tell me to fast. I want to fast when I choose to, freely. So therefore, um, doing certain manipulative things to my food, it's not going to make me want to fast, or it's not going to make me want to do what you want me to do. If you're hungry, or you're starved or deprived, and that is not the case. They're not starved and deprived. You can have food in your house. Um, Nothing around you is starved and deprived. The bull in the background is not starved and deprived. It's just trying to take you through the drama of not having the ability to eat. Don't fall victim to that. Still eat your food, still do what you have to do, or whatever the case may be. When you taste something foul, just try to find something else to eat or whatever. It's a lot of wasteful food that you will lose during this process. I can honestly tell you, I haven't really found the resolution to this issue unless in tracking down the individual that's doing it and actually putting a stop to them completely. That's the only resolution I know. And with your eyes being compromised, with a lot of different things being compromised, it becomes hard to actually do that. I will tell you, a lot of the bulls that's in the background are people that you know, people that you every day dealt with, your coworkers, people that you were kind to and was supposed to be kind to you. Pay attention to how you will be able to spot them out. They will say nasty, negative things to you, and you will know that these are the ones that they put in the background. These are the bulls that they put in the background to take from you or whatever. You'll see some of those signs. Another sign, sometimes you don't even interact with half of the people that's the bull in the background. I would say, especially when you have opened up an entity. A lot of times you're going through these stages because you just open up an entity, or you had an entity for an excessively long time. So you're going through the abuse of even having development, just having for yourself. Sometimes you're working a job, you've been on the job for years, so you're going through this type of abuse because the bull in the background is pissed off, or whoever feels like it's okay to do these type of things to you. Um, I will tell you, it gets hard. Your phone is hacked a lot of times. Um, they have had years of this. They did it to Malcolm. They did it to Martin Luther King. They did it to multiple peoples. So they had years to perfect their craft. And when you start walking into this type of stuff, you don't know how to deal with it, because you're like, look, these people had years compared to me just walking in. I don't really know half of the stuff they know. I don't know all the tech. I don't know anything. I remember waking up one morning and my laptop was broke to pieces. Yes, I do know how to fix the screen, but at the same time, the screen costs me money. A lot of the actions that they're taking against you with covert, seriously covert incidents and covert things that they're doing, um, it takes a lot out of you. It's costing you. I don't care how they look at it. It's costing you. If it's not costing you your strength, it's costing you several different other things. It's costing you your mental stability. It's costing you so many different things. And to actually address the covert or the cover up or the chameleon behavior, it's a hard thing to do because you don't have a necessary pinpoint person to pin it to, or a necessary thing to actually point out to say, this is the person that did it, that's the person that did this to me, or whatever. But there are small clues that they tend to leave as a boastful thing that they do to let you know they're the ones that did it. um I have never seen anyone that needed food in such high positions. So I know that's a bunch of BS. I have never seen them starve out people in the positions in which they're in, or those people ever lacking for anything. So when you see your pads missing or your personal hygiene stuff coming up missing, those people are just doing that. They don't have a need for it. They're doing it to agitate you. They're doing it to let you know they're there. I'm here. I'm doing this to let you know I'm here. I remember I guess as a way of silencing you. I don't silence for them. I tell it like it is. If I'm going through something, I'm telling you my testimony so that you can know that this is what's happening. This is some of the techniques that I'm using to overcome it. I remember one time drinking a juice, a little Mr. Juice, and the taste of it tasted like urine. I did a report to the juice company or whatever, and I had no idea that the juice was switched out. Um, my juice was switched out intentionally or whatever, just telling them to check the sanitation or whatever the case may be. Um, Later on, I drank the same kind of juice from the same batch, and there was nothing wrong with it. So I knew that it was a personal issue against me. The bull in the background had a personal issue, and they called themselves trying to take it out on me. Like I said, I dealt with rape issues. Like I said, not all the time you can point out your rapist or whatever the case may be, but I'm assuring you that victim services and all these different people that's high up, they know who it is. When they refuse to give you a rape kit, they know that pretty much someone semen or secreted in you or did something inside of you. They are aware of that. They will do it. They will try to cover up what they do know to try to keep control of the people and the masses because they consider people as resources and property. Just be smart in your execution of everything. um it got so bad so I had to get my gallbladder removed and have gallbladder surgery. um and had Even after removing the gallbladder, I was still going and suffering from the attacks that had happened to me. Good thing I had my Hep AB shot. Good thing I tend to take it every year now because of the attack that took place with me with this COVID situation. I take my A and B vaccine, take multiple vaccines. Like I really believe in taking all of the vaccines that the CDC do offer because of those type of attacks and the things that are taking place with our people. Um, don't be surprised. I feel like shingles, when they made a requirement that you have to be 50 years old, shingles can be taken at a younger age. It's no real need for the shingles vaccines to be taken at 50. They did it to isolate a group of people to continue certain covert attacks against those people. But um, shingles can be taken at any time. My biggest thing for you is when you wake up to that bull in that background, you don't have the strength really to fight the bull in the background. I will tell you that you will be weak, your bones will be malnourished, your body will have deteriorated pretty much to the point where it's barely functioning. So just remember faces and handle your business as you need to.